Ji Santo, welcome you all heartily. Salutations to you, gratitudes to you, wishes and prayers that you don't leave these classes, and wishes and prayers to the Lord that He keeps on us on this path all the time. Friends, once again, remember all 13 Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen in us. Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka, Parishrami, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Jignasu, Mumukshu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta Yukta, and Samskrita, Bhasha Jnata. Who is there to help us? The six sources of blessing. That is Shruti Mata, Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa, Guru Gana, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, Swaguru, our Acharyas, Rishi Muni Gana, then Devatas, Adi Devika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Also we have Adi Parashakti Mata, Navaratras we are celebrating. We also have Ishvara to bless us, Sakshat Parabrahma Tattva also. What a great text you have taken for study, respected friends. Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam. Second, Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam. 15th SARGA, which we will conclude today. The topic of that is SANTHOSHA. In every language in the world, in country, on Santosha there are definitely many quotations. Again and again, we are told to be in that most covetous, beautiful, contented mood, whatever it may be. Many a times we have heard about that contentment way of lifestyle. Here also Vaashishtha is giving us lot of logics, examples, inspiring us to find that inner contentment. The opposite of contentment is greed or lust or desire or thirst. In our morning class also, in our common sense thought, we saw how the delusion and the desire go together to destroy us. We have really carefully heard about it. What we saw in our morning class is only three things. One, whatever required for our survival, roti kapda or makan. Two, what we have to give to this world through our dharma, etc. Three, the only purpose of our human life, and that is to know the truth. Other than these three, everything else is out of ignorance, out of delusion, because of vasanas, out of habits, because of misguidance, and all of that. Only for our destruction. If you can mature to that level of understanding in our intellect, if you become habitually a person of living life like that, it is so wonderful. Correct? Here also, Vaashishtha is guiding us in this Santushti. We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 mantras to study in this particular Ram Ram. Is the sound okay, Gupta ji?
Sound तो ठीक है स्वामी जी.
Okay. Yeah, good. Let us do our everyday sankalpa, prarthana, then enter into the study straight away. After that, we'll start our Tattvopadesha. Yesterday we started, second day of that. Beautiful Shastra also we study. Our Skanda Purana is so tasty, excellent. Then our Mandukya Parayanam. One by one, let us see. Let us start the Mantrocharana for 2-3 minutes. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैर्मे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्यातर्व सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्र मुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतम गुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः. पूर्णानंद स्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदेर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं वैरपिकलयन् शिष्यभावं विते यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यासादि गुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ याग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत् कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणां मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। यदा सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणम संतोष निरूपणं नाम 15 सर्गः. So friends, wonderful shlokas. Let us see from the shloka number 14th mantra. See how carefully Bhagavan is guiding. Let us receive that guidance. Vaashishtha is guiding through Rama, all of us. He said in the mantra 14 कि पूर्णताम् अलमाश्रित्य स्वात्मन्येवात्मनः स्वयं पौरुषेण प्रयत्नेन तृष्णां सर्वत्र वर्जयेत्. Listen carefully. First thing is paurushena prayatnena. By our own purushartha prayatna, with the self-effort. First point. By our own self-effort. Second, swayam. By ourselves only. Others will give us guidance, the gurus and shastras, they have given already. So, purushartha prayatnena, noted the point. Second is swayam. Third one is what? Atmani eva atmana. Within ourselves, by our own buddhi, by our own various understandings gathered from the guidance of Guru and our matured thinking. Two things we have to do. One, alam purnatam ashritya. Then sufficiently the purnatva in ourselves having felt. The purnata is equal to trupti. Purna hamesha. And it's not new to us. Every day when we have our food properly, good food, good quantity, once we eat that, see that purnata? Only thing is again after 4 hours, hunger comes. But after eating that food, what do you experience is purnata. In the same way, those 7 to 7.5 hours, when we have undisturbing sound sleep, and when we get up, isn't it? And a healthy body we have, an exercised body. See that experience, that is called purnata. And also, any of the desire, like somebody you wanted to come, your children, grandchildren, they came. At that moment, when the desire is fulfilled, how do we feel purnata? These are only examples of purnatas, but they are not purna because once we get up from the sleep after 5-6 hours, again we are tired. So too, the loving person, whoever comes, after some time, the purnata goes, again the boredom comes. Same person whom we but we are taking those purnata. As it is given in these 4 examples, all the time we have to feel that purnata in us. When Vaashishtha is saying this, feel purnata, means it is possible, means it is necessary. Then we have to feel that purnata. In Vedanta, in other place, the word used for is alam pratyava. What you can English, when you can coin that word is the fellow of sufficiency. He says anything is sufficient, enough. I am full of it. Isn't it? पूर्णता अलम प्रत्यवान, बॉस मैं खुश हूं. ये क्या है? बाहर नहीं, inside. And inside is expressed outside. Like you went to somebody's house for food, they ask, called you. पहले पूर्णता मन में बनाकर ले जाना. So whatever they give, you are good. with full contentment. Then they are, let us say, for example, Garib log, only one sabji, one dal they give. Well, only that much they can afford. Then I ask you, sorry, only this much we could give you. You should be able to tell, अरे बापा मैं पूर्ण हूँ, यही मेरे लिए ज़्यादा है. Like Krishna, when he went to Vidura's house, he was not there with his wife gave him केला. अब केला भी नहीं दिया उन्होंने, केला. That's what they say. I have not seen them in any of the Puran Ityas. But Bhagavan was in Purna Rupa. Therefore, he ate that and happy. Through all these examples, feel that feeling of being fulfilled. And that should be always. Alam means always. Purnatam alam ashritya. Always take the support of the Purnata in us. Then what to do with that Purnata as the Ayudha, as an arrow, finish the enemy. You know who is the enemy? Trushnam sarvatra varjayeda. Sarvatra. With regard to any aspect in life. That Trishna is there, no? Varjayeda, usko chhod do. So, do baatein. Alam purnatama ashritya. Second is sarvatra Trishnam varjayed. Feeling that contentment inside, the Trishna for anything you drop. You understand? That's the glorious thing as a human being we can achieve, proving our maturity. Purnata. Wow, beautiful it is. मैं पूर्ण हूं मेरे अंदर और बाहर की दुनिया का कोई विशेष मैं कंडीशन नहीं करता हूं कि ऐसा होने से ही मैं खुश रहूंगा. This is only our conditioning. Otherwise, the two facts are what? One is the whole world is running according to total prarabdha. That is Purnata only. And the show of the world is run by the Lord only. And that also is Purnata. It is in our mind only because of non-acceptance of it. Out of ignorance and delusion, we project some conditions. कि ऐसा है तो मैं खुश रहूंगा. That's only mind's condition. Either the mind will change after some time, or that condition which you are expecting, that may not happen. Even it happens, it doesn't stay for. Because the change is the way of the world. Therefore, we become disappointed and dukhi. What is the solution? Don't expect from inside out anything. Then what? Purnatam alamashritya. Trushnam varjayet. This is the only solution to be calm and quiet and peaceful in this world. Otherwise, कौन सी चीज इस जगत में हमारे कंट्रोल में है? Can we control the weather? Can we control the government? Can we control the happenings that are happening in the world? Can we control the people around us? Can we control our dog? We can't. We can't control our body. अब बताओ. By putting condition कि ऐसा है तो मैं खुश रहूंगा, इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? We have decided not to be खुश. It should be the other way around. जो कुछ भी जैसा हो मैं खुश. That's called Purnata. It is possible. We have to realize that it is possible. And you do it every day, like you come to class last 4 years. Except few times. Whenever you are awake. Other is with the classes, you are always Purna only. You are happy with. है कि नहीं? स्वामी जी जो भी बोलते हैं, ये पूर्ण है ना? जब कोई ध्यान से सुनते हैं तब जाकर कुछ डिस्टर्बेंस होता है माइंड. अदरवाइज तो है पूर्ण. Not one day, today. Mind you, 4 साल. No, extend it everywhere. You have won the life outer. And the consequence of it is no Trishna at all. क्या मजेदार बात है. Wow, wow. I'm pausing here, spending more time because at every age, especially when we are growing in our age, this quality is very important. पूर्णता. Otherwise, वो भोग नहीं भोगा, ये फल नहीं खाया, और वो प्लेस को नहीं गया जाने को, और ये चीज मैंने नहीं पाया. With so many trishnas, we become more miserable and die early unnecessarily. When you are Purna, you will live Purna you also. Because this inner mind's thought has power on the body also. Na? मन खुश है तो body चंगा रहता है. No, these are all big subjects. I can elaborate. We can extend to talk hours together on that. But we are sticking to the main thoughts that are given by Vaashishtha. So Vaashishtha is in our court. It is in our hands now. It is by our own Paurusha Prayatna, by our own Swayam, within our own mind, by our own mind, having found that Purnatam Ashritya, then Trushnam Sarvatra Varjayit. Thoda big Trishna, and many of us don't have Trishnas in many places. That's good. But one or two places we have Trishna, that's bad. That is enough to trouble us. Even those 2-3 places also, we have to drop that Trishna. You understood? The thought of I have to do something and get something through that should be dropped. Even the Trishna that with my efforts, the world should be helped, the world should be saved, even that is a wrong Trishna. The thought is, I am placed in this place by the Lord, according to this placing of mine, this is my duty, I am doing that. Perfectly I am doing that. With all rules, regulations, everything followed. What is its consequence? I am not interested. I have no Trishna at all. Alam Pratyay. What a beautiful thing. I feel तो यही रुक जाए हमारा. मतलब इसी को बार बार पढ़े, बार बार समझे, अपने मन को शांत रखे, तृष्णा वर्जित रखे. Clear? Now we'll go to the next another beautiful mantra. What is it? पूर्णत हो गया. संतोषामृत पूर्णस्य शांत शीतलया धिया स्वयं स्थैर्यं मनः याति शीतां शौरिव शाश्वतम्. Remember, we have to realize the self. The obstruction in realizing self, our own mind. The mind, when it is Shuddha, Shanta, Nirmala, it is no mind. Only when the mind is Ashuddha and Ashanta, it is a mind blocking the experience of self. What Vaashishtha says here is, our mind becomes so Shuddha and Shanta that it dissolves, and which is behind that mind, the self is revealed with this Santosha. He says, Santosha Amrita Purnasya. The one who is Purna himself, because he drank the Amrita called as Santosha. Santosha नामक अमृत का पान करने जो पूर्ण है, संतोषा अमृत पूर्णस्य. Therefore, Shanta Sheetalaya Dhiya. His buddhi is Shanta. His buddhi is Sheetala. Why buddhi is Shanta? Because संतोष में है, इसलिए desires नहीं है. Desires come, Ashanti comes. And that desire which created the Ashanti creates the garvi in us, that restlessness. On the other hand, because Santosha Amrita Purna, therefore there is no desire, therefore there is no agitation, therefore it is absolutely Sheetala. For such person whose dhi has become Shanta and Sheetala because of Santosha Amrita Purna, for that person, Manaha Swayam Stairyam Yati. Mind automatically becomes sthira, nischala. All the chanchalata of the mind goes away. When the mind is sthira, nischala, nischala tattve jivan mukti. Because when the tattva antakarana becomes nischala, it dissolves. Like, the waves in the water. When they become calm, quiet, they disappear, and the water which was projected as a wave alone is seen. Water disturbed alone is wave. Consciousness as if, not really. Disturbed alone is the chitta with the vrittis. When the chitta becomes shitala, shanta, sthira, thereafter it itself is the self. Nishtala tattve jivan mukti. See, just by being santosha, how quickly we are reaching to our own Atmanubhuti. Atma is very, very much in us. We are that already. Not at all distant it is, in time or in place. The distance between us and our experience of the self is created by the asthirata of the chitta or mana. That's because of endless trishnas. When the trishnas are removed because of contentment, the chanchalata asthirata goes, sthirata achanchalata will come, or the chitta nischalata tve jivan mukti. How simplified is indeed this understanding? Must fully fill the day schedule with all the Adhyatmika Karyakramas. In them, if they are Upasana Sambandhi, in that keep the Sankalpa that the whole world should be hale, hearty, happy, spiritual. And if those activities are Tattva Vishaya Sambandhi, then Tattva Chintana, Tattva Vichara, Tattva Radhatmya Prayatna, let us do. Without other things, we are contented. अरे यार जिंदगी बना लिया हमने तो. How simple it is, how beautiful it is. हम इतना दिमाग खपा रहे इतने दिन से, ताकि है ना घटाकाश वटाकाश वटाकाश ब्रह्मा आत्मा जीव माया जगत, कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Drop the Trishna, quieten the mind, transcend the mind, realize the self. Isn't it beautiful shloka? Another one. Santosha pushta manasam bhrutya iva mahardayah rajanamupatishtanti kinkaratvam. It is little subtle shloka. The meaning of it is little deeper, little higher, little subtler. The literal meaning is Santosha pushta manasam. A person whose mind is pushti yukta, because संतोष के कारण इसका हम पुष्टि युक्त हो गया. For him mahardaya, all the samruddhis etc., all sorts bhrutya iva kinkaratva upagata, they come as servants to serve that person all the riches, just like the servants come to the Raja to serve him. We told you the logic yesterday, because all the samruddhis know that this person has no trishna of himself, therefore he will not misuse us. When we reach him, he will send us to the right place where we need to go to serve the world. Therefore the samruddhis come to him. The dhana samruddhi, the jnana samruddhi, the udyoga samruddhi, the janas, everything will be samruddha to him, because he is santushta. That samruddhis think that this person, when we reach him, he will make right use of us. In other words, the Paramatma is watching this person who is santushta. Therefore, he will not take whatever is given on his name. Therefore, Bhagavan gives all samruddhis. Rather, Bhagavan makes him as his instrument, through whom all the samruddhis that are required to the world, Bhagavan sends. He becomes a counter to Paramatma, in short. Isn't it? What is the meaning of all government officers? Is when they sign on the government thing, 24 घंटे we are for government and we never do anything dishonestly with whatever salary comes. We are happy with that. 24 घंटे we are only serving the praja under this government. Therefore, they are in whatever the department, hundreds, thousands, lakhs, and crores of rupees are sanctioned to the departments where they are the mantris. है ना? रोड्स एंड बिल्डिंग मंत्री 1 लाख करोड़ दिया उनको. 1 लाख करोड़. Why? Because he's signed the certificate that I will not take in a 1 rupee of it. All of that I'll use in doing the work for which I am appointed. The samruddhi of 1 Lord has, the government is a Lord. The Lord has used him for the means. And really, that amount given to him, he spends only in making the roads in which hundreds, thousands, lakhs of people safely, happily travel to their homes and destinations. One example. On the other hand, when we are greedy, when we are asantushta, Tushna Yukta, then Samruddhis we run behind them, they won't come. Then we are ziddhi to get those Samruddhis, therefore we do all the nonsense of Gotala, all the corruption. Because of that, temporarily, like Duryodhana got that kingdom for 14 years, etc., we get that Samruddhi. But then that we gain through the Papana, all of that will give such a punishment to us later on. Hope you are catching the thought of the beauty of this Santosha. That's why Santosha Amrita Purna, it is said in the above shloka. Santosha Pushta Manasaha, it is said in this shloka. Underline this word, Santosha, Santosha, Santosha. Earlier also, Vichara, Vichara, contemplation on the reality's realness, the unreality of the unreal Jagat. Before that, Shama, the quietening of the mind. Shamaha, Vicharaha, now Santushti. Done? Now next mantra, Atmanaiva Atmani Swasthe Santushte Purushe Sthite Prashamyanti Adhayah Sarve Pravrushivashu Hansava. See, Atmana Eva Atmani. Atmana means by one's own self-effort. Atmani in his own mind, intellect, heart or antakarana. Santushte. Absolutely Santosha is gained by that person. Purushe Sthite. Then Purusha is stationed in Santosha within his heart by his own choice. Then Adhayaha Prashamyat. Adi means mental aberrations, mental disturbances of Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya. Then when they are not fulfilled, the Dukkha, the Dinata, the Hinata, whatever they are called, the mental diseases, they are all called Adayaha. Prashamyanti Adayaha Sarve. All the mental disturbances get quieted. Example, Pravrishiva Ashupamsavaha. When the rain comes, how all the dust particles which are either hanging in the space or on the earth also, how they get quietened and settled. The dust particles जैसे वो settle हो जाते हैं, उसी तरह all the mental disturbances get quietened and eliminated in a person who has got santosha within himself by his choice. Again, Atmana eva Atmani santushte swasthe purushe sthite. Atmana eva, by his own self, Atmani, his own mind, swasthe, swasmin, santushte purushe sthite. Then the Purusha is in the santushta sthiti, continuously maintained. So it means what? These shlokas of Vaashishtha, we are trying to tell technically only because we are committed to study the Shastra in that Bhasha. But the same thing, if they are translated into today's familiar language and vocabulary, it becomes so beautifully received. To put it in this way, all the psychological aberrations with which every human being is suffering is because of Krishna. And one shot medicine, there are some the medicines or injections. एक इंजेक्शन दिया सारे बीमारियां दूर हो जाती, वो पर्टिकुलर बीमारियों सारे. There are some one shot dose, just to be within yourself, by choice, come what may, in all such situations, circumstances, maintain santushti. If this one thing has come, all the minds are these, just get go away, settle away, like the when rain comes, the dust particles settle down. अब संतोष रहना बाबा, हर पल संतोष, कोई भी किसी भी बात की आशा नहीं. The best sign of it is a question and answer. If Yamaraja comes, what do you say? Only one thing, Maharaj, long back when I was born, that time only I was ready with my suitcase packed to go with you. Why? Don't you want to live long and enjoy the whole world? No, I am contented. But you have not become President of India, you have not become Ratan Tata, you have not become this and that. Whatever, I am contented. But I'll extend your life. No. If it is due, extend. Otherwise, just I am ready to go with you. That's the sign of Santosh. at the larger scale. At the smaller scale, friends have given up and gone. Santosha. Very close, near and relatives died. Santosha. Not Santosha because they died. it's, it's okay. As long as they were there, we were good friends. Business loss हो गया, संतोष. You know, the idea is what? Playing the play for play's sake, not for winning or losing. Oh, winning, losing are by the way it happens. They're all conditions. They're no meaning. Winning and losing का कोई meaning नहीं होता. खेलने में ही meaning होता है. You understand? Because that is conditional. बहुत सारे conditions होते हैं उसमें. अब क्या बताऊं, बड़ा लिस्ट है वो. I am playing my game of life. I am not playing to win it. ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व. भगवान said, नैवं पापम अवाप्स्यसि. Papa means the agitation of the mind because of desire. That will not be in you. Here, Arjuna, don't do yuddha for winning. Don't do yuddha for getting a kingdom. Do it because it's dharma yuddha. Kartavyani me partha nishchitam matam uttamam. In the 17th chapter, 4 times Bhagavan says, whatever yajna you have to do, dana you have to do, tapasya you have to do, nitya karma you have to do, naimittika karma you have to do it with the kartavya buddhi. Neither sangha to that particular karma nor asakti to the phala of it. This is the way you conquer your own mind. The devil. Once mind conquered, there is no samsara. Thus, only one thing remains. From the Guru, get the Upadesha about the Atma Vastu. Direct your attention towards, you are in unison with it. You are in oneness with it. Realization. अब देखो, हजारों गुरु लोग, हजारों देवता लोग हमको परमात्मा के अनुभव की तरफ, they are pulling us, and we, because of our asantosha, because of our millions of worldly trishnas, we are going away. Our, tug of war. The devatas all together, gurus all together, their satsangas, all of them are getting lost, and our mind with its trishna is winning. And in the winning of the mind and its trishna, we as a jiva are losing. Our losing is we are lost in the samsara. आ रहा है बात समझ में? कितना गंभीर है देखो यार. एक बात एक पकड़ लो, तृष्णा वाला बन जाता है जिंदगी. तृष्णा छोड़ के संतोष वाला. बाप रे बाप. I tell you the sublimity of this subject, the psychology that is taught here by our sage Vaashishtha ji is unfathomable. It's inexplicable in words, the glory of it. I hope you are catching it. मेरे को तो मजा आ रहा है. The morning class of Shvetashvara and this class, a great Gita we started. क्या subtlety है उसमें. And our Bhagavan Adi Shankara's teachings. Done? Now. नित्यं शीतलया राम कलंक परिभिन्नया पुरुषः शुद्धया वृत्त्या भाति पूर्णतया इंदुवतु. So many I can talk, but I'm just cutting short to conclude the chapter today. Hey Rama, nityam shitalaya. When your chitta is maintained in the shitala sthiti all the time. How? Kalanka paribhinnaya. The kalanka from the chitta is gone away. The kalanka, the scar on the chitta is trishna only. Paribhinna means that which is totally removed. So trishna named kalanka rahita nitya shitala. When our chitta is there, purusha shuddhaya vrittya. When he is in that shuddha vritti, vritti is thought, vritti is vyavahara. है ना? Means what? देखो इसको अपने लैंग्वेज में क्या कहते हैं? A mind calm and quiet, bereft of, freed from all trishna and desire, and therefore his chitta is shuddha and his outer vyavahara also shuddha. What is a vyavahara shuddhi? What dharma to be done, that alone is doing. He has got no kamya karma to do. He has no further artha. He is living life only for dharma. That is the meaning of Purusha Shuddhaya Vrittya outside. Inside Shuddha Vritti is the Chitta is free from any of the desires, etc. And Purusha Shuddhaya Vrittya Purnataya Bhati. He is the Purna Vyakti. Induvata, like Chandamama on the Purnima, how lovely he is, how full is this person experiences that fullness in himself. अब चॉइस इज तुम्हारा राम, मैं तो बता रहा हूं, तुम तो अपने नाम के पीछे रामचंद्र लगा लिए, बट वो चंद्र की तरह आर यू शीतल और नॉट, आर यू पूर्ण और नॉट, आर यू sending the waves or the rays of coolness to the world or not, it is your choice. You know, I'm feeling so incomplete and dissatisfied that each of the shloka I'm not able to explain in more and more hours together with lots of examples of the world. Very crucial topic it is. Kitna overwhelming love Vaashishtha ji has to Rama and all of us in guiding us in this simple looking, highly effective knowledges practices. Yes, now two more mantras. Last but one. Samata sundaram vaktram purushasya toshameti yatha lokah na tatha dana sanchayihi is another beauty. See how lovely the wording is. Samata sundaram vaktram. Somebody's vaktra, the face is absolutely sundara. Why? Because on that face the samata is there. Why? Because behind the face, in the mind, the Vishamata creating Trishnas are not there. Why? Because within himself, he, by his own choice, with his own Purushartha, in the Chitta, he discovered contentment. So, जिनके चित्त में संतोष होने के कारण, तृष्णाएं नहीं होने के कारण, मानसिक विषमता नहीं होने के कारण, जिनके चेहरे में भी विषमता नहीं होने के कारण, वो चेहरा जो समस्थिति में है वही सुंदरता है. ऐसा सुंदर चेहरा जिनका है. समता सुंदरम वक्त्रम of the person which is sundara, the face, because the facial samata, because of the manasika samata, because of the absence of trishna, because of the choiceful contentment of that person's face, purushasya avalokayan, see that face of that person, toshayet yatha lokaha, as the world is happy by seeing such person's face, natata dhana sanchayayi, such happiness, the people never feel happy by themselves gathering lot of the wealth or getting the wealth from this person himself. Again, you see, people become so happy, contented to see Sundara Vaktra because he has got Samata. They are more happy with seeing that person than Dhana Sanchaya, that they themselves get lot of wealth by themselves or maybe from this person. Again, I read it for you. Samata Sundaram Vaktram Purushasya Avalokayan. समता के कारण सुंदर दिखने वाला वक्त्र चेहरा पुरुषस्य, पुरुष का अवलोकन देखते हुए, यथा लोकः तोषमेति, as the happiness the world feels, न तथा धन संचय, not that much happy they feel even by gaining the dhana. Now again I am tempted and forced to delve so deeply in these slokas, but lack of time, what to do? This text is like that only. 32,000 shlokas, 32,000 days it will take is equal to exactly 100 years. Because almost the 100 years if we live, it is 36,500 days. 365 हो गया सब दिन. एवरी डे एक श्लोक जिंदगी भर पढ़ना पड़ेगा उसका. See, when Dhana Sanchaya is there, Dhana Sanchaya creates a Bhoga Pravritti. Bhoga Pravritti always disturbs the mind. Second, Dhana Sanchaya one side giving Trupti, other side it also gives Bhaya. But a person who is in Samatha Sthiti, from that person to the onlooker, there is such a consolation he gets, such a confidence he gets. Because that fellow, because in Samatha Sthiti, he will not take away money from him. Because he is Samatha mein. He will love me. He will love me whatever I am. Because unka man mein Samatha hai. The people who onlookers feel that security, safety, confidence. अब ये बात देखो. If someone is finding that safety, security in our presence, that's the highest achievement. That's called Abhaya Pradana. And the only way we give Abhaya to people is when we don't have desire. Trishna jab nahi hota, that's possible when we are contented. संतोष संतोष है, इसलिए तृष्णा नहीं है, इसलिए हम किसी पे निर्भर नहीं है, इसलिए हम समता में हैं, इसलिए लोग हमको देखकर खुश होते हैं. Maintain this quality. From today onwards, zero expectation from anyone. Even the God comes. एक ही चीज उनसे पूछना, भगवान हो सके तो आत्मानुभव दे दो बस, बाकी कुछ नहीं चाहिए. That's what Nachiketa. वरस्तु में वर्णीयः स एव. A little higher than Nachiketa is Prahlad. Even he doesn't ask that also, because prenatal, when he was in the stomach, that time only he got Bhagavad Anubhuti because of Bhagavad Bhakti taught by Naraj. मजेदार. एक एक श्लोक कितनी कीमती है देखो ये वाले. Miss these things. Imagine if these things we have heard, learnt 40 years back, 30 years back, and started living them. By now, how much our mind would have been not only calm, quiet, free, purified, but all the Shastras so far we studied, all the sadhana we have studied, done so far, they would have given us the result ultimate. Why now they are not giving result? Because we are not doing the sadhana at all. Why we are not doing sadhana? The mind is not calm, quiet. Why? It is full of Trishna. Why? No contentment. In this way, carry this load of Trishna, discontentment to the next 20 lives. Every life will be frustrated, will be away from the divinity only. On the other hand, decide, this life I am now fully contented. Only Paramatma Anubhuti I seek. When I die, contentment only I will die. Thus, when I be born next life, I will be born not to fulfill any Trishnas. I will be born only to know the truth. Regarding everything else, I have full contentment. Such person, will be born in such a royal family, such a spiritually orthodox family, right from childhood. Only Adhyatmika exposures only will have. Not like we have so many exposures of Bhoga. Already we have asanas. We are exposed to them only. Ab dono milkar jugalbandi. We only become worldly samsari. But to that person who says to himself that I have left all Krishnas now, I am content regarding all outer bhoga, other than Paramatma, I want nothing. In the next life, he will never be exposed to those things, nor his heart seeks them. Krishnas. Now that person going to the Guru, serving the Guru with Nirmala, Nishchala Hridaya, listening from the Guru, the Tattvamasi Maha Vakya Upadesha, and that as it is heard, remains in our mind, not like a little thought given by the Guru in our class today. After that, like the flood-like thoughts of the worldliness and Trishna, it is flooded away only. This Brahma Jnana what we listen in the class is like a small leaf or blade of grass getting flooded in our Krishna Rupi thoughts after the class. वो नहीं रहता उनको, because no Krishna. As he listens from the Guru, rather in the class only, while listening only, he lifts his mind to that level of contemplation and experience. If not, maybe having gone home, close his eyes, crystal clearly, Guru whatever said is remembered, because no Trishnas, no distraction, no extrovertedness, and to lift his attention to that level. कितना फायदा है देखो, तृष्णा राहित्य संतोष. ओके, समता सुंदरम वक्त्रम पुरुषस्य अवलोकयन् दोषम एति यथा लोकः न तथा धन संचय. कोई पैसे वैसे से नहीं है ना. Like Sant Mahatma, why we feel so elated in their presence? Because they are Trishna Rahita, they are contented regarding both. Outer world they want nothing, that's so contentment. Inside they got Purna Atmanubhava, they are contented in their presence. Something happens to us that we are fearless, we are happy. We just are with them. Neither they have money, nor we have money, nor we want money from them, nor we give money to them. The concept of dhana, it never comes only there. The idea of dhana. बस तृप्ति आनंद. अब कैसा वर्णन करें ऐसे श्लोकों का बताओ. Isn't it? We are failing only to explain the beauty of that. Now comes the last shloka of this beautiful sarga. Though we have done it for 5-6 days, it's worthy of doing 20 days, 20 shlokas. Not contented I am in this explanation. The contentment will be contented. फिर कभी और भगवान मौका देंगे. Last श्लोक. समतया मतया गुणशालिनाम पुरुषराडिहयः समलंकृतः तम अमलं प्रणमन्ति नभश्चराः अपि महामुनयः रघुनन्दन. See, here in this world, Purusha Rat, the king among the human beings, some alankrita, the one who is well adorned and decorated by what? Samataya mataya gunashalina. Purusha Rat iha, yaha samyak alankrita. So a human being is there, when he is well dressed, well adorned, well alankrita, where he is in an elephant or chariot, people look at him and salute. Isn't it? Now here in the place of all those extravagant attires, the attire of samata he has got because of the tushti. So samataya, mataya gunashalina. Na? He says, samataya mataya purusharat yaha samanka. Gunashalina means there are so many people with so many gunas. Gunas means satguna, उसमें ज्ञान भी है, भक्ति भी है, योग भी है. Guna means satgunas, he has got all the values. Guna means he has got various talents. Guna also means he has got dhanakana vastuvaha. Among so many Shalin, one person who is the Rat, the greatest among all of them. What is made him greatest among all of them? He has not got all those things which they have got, but samataya mataya. His mati in samastiti. Therefore, the one whose mati is samastiti means the one who is alankrita by the samastiti mati. Because of, as said earlier, no trishna 100%, tushti santosh. Such person, what happens to him? Tam alam pranamanti navascharaha abhi mahamunayaha. Seeing such person, even the devatas also do pranam namaskar to him. Even mahamunayaha, mahamunis also do namaskar to that person who is alankrita, not because of his palatial houses. Alankrita, not because of dresses and ornaments, but alankrita because of the matis samata, because in that there is absolute tushti, trupti, santosha, zero trishna or kamana. तृष्णा रहित, संतुष्ट रहित मति से जो व्यक्ति अलंकृत है, उनको देवता लोग, ऋषि लोग भी प्रणाम करते हैं. नमश्चरा है देवता, and Munayaha, he pranamanti, they salute him. For the reason that to reach to that level, how much of maturity required in the understanding, how much practice required for the Lord to achieve it and stabilize it. What is achieved? No Trishna, absolute contentment, and stabilizing oneself in that. ऐसे बंदे के इस कामयाबी को देखकर मुनि लोग सैल्यूट करते हैं, देवता लोग सैल्यूट करते हैं. You understood? Muni log mean those are still trying. Devata, those have a lot of punya, they have reached Devaloka. They are still suffering with Krishna. They want more and more bhoga in the Sarga. They want to stay there for a long time. They are always looking out for, are there better bhogas than this Sarga? They are always in that mood of disturbance, agitation, desire, what to do. This person with Savatamati, अरे मजेदार, इस खुश है बाबा क्या. उनको देखकर वो लोग भी जेलसी भी फील करते हैं, रेस्पेक्ट भी फील करते हैं, दे सैल्यूट हिम. आए कि नहीं मजा है बात सुनकर? मुझे तो आया बाबा. लेट अस एंजॉय दैट लाइफ ऑफ अवर्स ऑफ तुष्टि. इति श्री वासिष्ठ महारामायणे वाल्मीकिये मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणे संतोष निरूपणं नाम पंचदश सर्गः. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णम् आदाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमशुभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल. ओम न दत्तर सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विदितो भाति उदयमग्निः यो भान्तर्वा सर्वं तस्य नारायण दातो ब्रह्मलोका ब्रह्मलोका. बाबा कभी एक साल के बाद रिमाइंड मी टू टॉक ऑन दिस सब्जेक्ट वंस मोर. विल स्टडी इट इन हिंदी, स्लोली स्टडी. इन हफ्ते में ये चैप्टर बार बार मनन करने योग्य है. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. बोलो वेगम संतन की जय. सतुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. थैंक यू. Join in 5 minutes to do our other 3 texts, please. गुप्ता जी रिकॉर्डिंग बंद करके फिर से स्टार्ट करिएगा.